Stop forcing it, my dear. What you want can manifest faster when your heart stops gripping and starts allowing. You do not have to fight life today. You do not have to push every door, chase every sign, check every answer, or hold your breath until something changes. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Open your hands, even if only a little. Place one hand over your heart and remind your body that this moment is safe. Maybe you are tired. Maybe you have been waiting for something so long that your hope has started to feel heavy. Maybe you have asked, prayed, affirmed, believed, and still wondered why it has not arrived. Maybe you have been trying to control every little detail because some part of you is afraid that if you stop trying so hard, life will forget you. But life has not forgotten you. Breathe. Right here. You are not behind. You are not being punished. You are not doing manifestation wrong because your heart feels tired. You are simply being invited into a softer way. A way where you no longer grip your desire with fear. A way where you no longer turn your dream into a burden. A way where you let your energy become peaceful enough to receive what has already been trying to reach you. I release the need to force. I trust life to bring me what is mine. I am safe to receive now. There is a door in front of you, my dear, but it does not need to be broken down. That is what forcing tries to do. Forcing says, push harder, knock louder, try again, prove that you deserve it, make it happen now. But peace says, stand here, breathe here, listen here. The door may already be opening in a way your fear cannot see. So much of life changes when you stop believing you must fight for every good thing. When you think love must be chased, you chase. When you think money must be wrestled from life, you struggle. When you think healing must happen on your exact schedule, you become angry at your own heart. When you think your dream is far away, you begin to run after it, even when your soul is asking you to rest. This is not how life was meant to feel. You were not created to live with your whole body clenched. You were not created to wake up every morning and measure your worth by what has not happened yet. You were not created to beg the universe for proof that you are loved. You were created to remember that life is already on your side, and from that place you can move, choose, ask, receive, and grow. Forcing is not only a thought, it lives in the body. It can feel like tight fingers around your phone as you wait for a message. It can feel like a heavy chest when you check again and nothing has changed. It can feel like a small ache between your shoulders from carrying a future that has not arrived yet. It can feel like a dry mouth, a fast breath, a tired mind that keeps saying, "What if it never happens?" Notice that feeling now, not with blame, but with kindness. Notice, no shame. Your body has been trying to help you. It has been trying to protect you from disappointment. It has been trying to make sure you do not get hurt again. But sometimes the body learns to call fear safety. Sometimes the mind learns to call control love. Sometimes the heart learns to hold on so tightly that it cannot receive the very good it has been praying for. And today, gently, you are allowed to teach your whole self something new. You're allowed to stop pushing. You're allowed to stop begging. You're allowed to stop proving. You are allowed to breathe. The first gift of this teaching is relief, not results, not proof, not the sudden arrival of everything you asked for. Relief comes first, because when relief enters your body, your energy changes. When your energy changes, your choices change. When your choices change, the path in front of you begins to look different. Forcing keeps you looking at the locked part of the door. Trust helps you notice the handle. Forcing makes you ask, why is nothing happening? Trust helps you ask, what is life showing me right now? Forcing says, I must make this happen. Trust says, I can do my part and let life do its part too. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. You can still care. You can still desire. You can still have a dream that matters deeply to you. But you do not have to turn that dream into a cage. You do not have to stand outside the door and lose your peace while waiting for it to open. Your desire is not meant to take your breath away in fear. It is meant to bring you closer to your own aliveness. There is something important most people never notice about forcing. It often begins as love. You want something because it matters. You want healing because you are tired of pain. You want love because your heart is ready to be held. You want abundance because you desire freedom, safety, and choice. You want change because something inside you knows life can be better than this. That wanting is not wrong. Your desire is not wrong. But when love becomes fear, the energy changes. The open hand becomes a closed fist. The prayer becomes pressure. The affirmation becomes panic. The dream becomes a test you keep giving yourself, asking, has it happened yet? Am I worthy yet? Did I do enough yet? Softly, my dear, come back. One soft breath before you try again. That is the first gentle shift. Before you check, breathe. Before you chase, breathe. Before you decide that nothing is working, breathe. Before you tell yourself life is against you, breathe. One breath may not seem like much, but one breath can interrupt fear. One breath can bring you back into the present. One breath can remind your body that you are here, not lost in all the possible futures your mind has been creating. Life does not need your panic to know what you want. The universe does not need you to suffer in order to take you seriously. Your dream does not need you to become exhausted before it can come true. What is meant for you does not become more yours because you hurt yourself trying to hold it. Let that land gently. Breathe softly. Right here. You can be devoted without being desperate. You can be focused without being tense. You can be faithful without being afraid. You can care deeply and still let your body rest. This is one of the most beautiful shifts in manifestation. You stop treating life like an enemy you must defeat, and you begin treating life like a loving field you can work with. A seed does not grow faster because the soil is shouted at. A flower does not open because someone pulls at its petals. A door does not always open because you push harder. Sometimes the way opens because you become still enough to hear where the key is. Fear says, if I stop forcing, I will lose it. Love says, if you stop forcing, you will finally make room for it. This is the quiet conversation inside you. One part of you believes control is the only way to stay safe. Another part of you, the deeper part, knows that peace is also safe. Peace may feel strange at first if you have lived in pressure for a long time. Calm may even feel uncomfortable because your body is used to effort, waiting, checking, and bracing for bad news. But calm is not empty. Calm is not careless. Calm is not giving up. Calm is a new home for your desire. When you hold your dream in calm energy, you send a very different message to life. You are no longer saying, I do not believe this can happen unless I suffer. You are saying, I trust that my good can come through love. I trust that I can receive without fear. I trust that I do not have to break myself to be blessed. I do not need to force what is meant for me. I open the door with peace. Life meets me with love. The next part is where your energy begins to change. Not because you suddenly know every where, but because you stop fighting the moment you are in. So many people lose their power by arguing with now. They say, this should not be happening. I should be farther. I should have more. I should already be chosen. I should already be healed. I should already know how it ends. But the present moment is not your enemy. It is the only place where your energy can shift. Right now is where you soften. Right now is where you breathe. Right now is where you stop gripping the phone, the plan, the outcome, the person, the timing, the proof. Right now is where you say, I do not know everything, but I can choose peace in this breath. This does not mean you like everything that has happened. It does not mean you deny your feelings. It does not mean you pretend you are happy when you are not. It means you stop using the present moment as a place to punish yourself. You stop turning today into evidence that life has failed you. You stop calling this pause a rejection when it may be a redirection, a preparation, or simply a quiet space before the next door opens. Your desire needs room to breathe. It does not need to be watched every second. It does not need to be measured every hour. It does not need to be squeezed in your mind until it becomes painful. Think of how gentle your energy feels when you trust someone you love. You do not keep asking every minute if they are still there. You feel their presence. You let the relationship breathe. Let life breathe too. Let your manifestation breathe. Let your heart breathe. This is not easy when you have been disappointed before. It is not easy when you wanted something and it did not come the way you hoped. It is not easy when your past has taught you to expect delay, loss, or silence. So do not force yourself to trust perfectly. That would only be another kind of forcing. Begin smaller. Begin with one breath. Begin with one softer thought. Begin with one moment where you do not chase the answer. Say to yourself, for this one breath, I am safe. That is enough for now. Before we go deeper, let this truth settle in your body. You are allowed to make a new agreement with life. The old agreement may have sounded like this: I must struggle to receive. I must worry to stay prepared. I must control everything to be safe. I must prove my worth before good can come. But the new agreement is softer. The new agreement says, I can be supported, I can be guided, I can be surprised by good, I can receive without suffering, I can let life show me the next step. Feel the difference between those two ways of living. One makes the body tight, the other gives the body space. One turns every desire into a problem to solve. The other turns desire into a prayer you can hold with love. One makes you run after life. The other lets you walk with life. Open your hands again, even if they are tired. Whisper inwardly, I am willing to stop forcing. That willingness is a doorway. You do not have to run through it. You can simply stand there for a moment and feel the air change. Forcing often wears the clothes of faith, but underneath it is fear asking for comfort. This is important, my dear, because you do not need to shame yourself for forcing. You only need to understand what is really happening inside you. Maybe you have been saying affirmations every day, but your body has been tense while you say them. Maybe you have been praying, but after the prayer, you immediately began worrying again. Maybe you have been visualizing your desire, but the picture in your mind is followed by a heavy feeling of what if it never comes? Maybe you have been telling yourself you trust life while secretly checking every sign to see if life is finally doing what you asked. This does not mean you are failing. It means a scared part of you wants proof. That part does not need anger. It needs love. It needs your hand on your heart. It needs you to say, I see why you are afraid. I see why you want control. But we are learning a new way now. Forcing is like wearing a heavy coat long after the weather has changed. At one time, it may have felt useful. Maybe control helped you survive hard moments. Maybe overthinking helped you feel prepared. Maybe checking, planning, and pushing gave you the feeling that you were doing something. Maybe holding on tightly once felt safer than trusting. But now the coat is heavy. It pulls on your shoulders. It makes it hard to breathe. It keeps you from feeling the warmth that is already around you. It makes every step harder than it needs to be. And still, part of you may be afraid to take it off because you have worn it for so long that you started to believe it was part of you. It is not part of you. It is a pattern. And patterns can be released. Imagine, just for a moment, taking one heavy layer off your shoulders. You do not have to drop every fear today. You do not have to become fearless in one breath. Just one layer, one belief, one old sentence, one tight place in the body. Feel the small ache between your shoulder blades soften as you stop carrying what was never yours to hold alone. Maybe you were not failing. Maybe you were frightened. Maybe you were trying to feel safe. Maybe your soul was asking for rest. There is no shame in this. There is no shame in wanting proof after you have been hurt. There is no shame in feeling nervous when something matters deeply to you. There is no shame in checking your phone, waiting for the email, replaying the conversation, counting the days, or wondering when life will finally open the way. But there is a gentler path than living in that tight place all the time. You can have compassion for the part of you that forced. You can say, "Thank you for trying to protect me." And then you can say, "You do not have to work so hard anymore." That is healing. Not fighting yourself, not judging yourself, not pretending you never feel afraid. Healing begins when you bring kindness to the fear and stop letting the fear lead every choice. This is the quiet difference between desire and desperation. Desire feels alive. Desperation feels tight. Desire says, "This matters to me." Desperation says, "I cannot be okay unless this happens right now." Desire opens the heart. Desperation closes the hand. Desire has hope inside it. Desperation has fear hiding underneath it. You are allowed to desire. You are allowed to want the love, the money, the healing, the answer, the new start, the peaceful home, the better life. You are allowed to want your days to feel lighter. You are allowed to want support. You are allowed to want beauty, comfort, safety, and joy. Spirituality does not ask you to become empty of desire. It asks you to stop letting desire become your prison. When the desire becomes a prison, you no longer enjoy your own life while waiting. Every day becomes a test. Every silence becomes a sign that you have failed. Every delay becomes proof that life is against you. And that is too heavy for your heart, my dear. Your heart was not made to live under that kind of pressure. Now we must look at the signal your energy is sending, not as blame, but as awareness. If you say, "I trust," but your body says, "I am terrified," life responds to the deeper message. If you affirm, "I receive," but your chest is tight with the belief that nothing good comes easily, then the words and the energy are not yet together. This is why softness matters. The goal is not to say perfect words. The goal is to become a loving match to the words you say. When you say, "I am safe to receive," let your body hear it. When you say, "Life supports me," let your shoulders drop as if support is already here. When you say, "What is mine can find me," let your hands open as if you are no longer hiding from your good. Old mind says, "I must keep checking or it will not happen." Soul says, "Peace is also a form of action." Let that be simple. Peace is not doing nothing. Peace is an inner action. Peace is choosing not to feed the fear. Peace is choosing not to refresh the screen for the 10th time. Peace is choosing not to ask the same question when the answer is still forming. Peace is choosing not to turn your desire into a storm inside your own body. Here is a small practice. Give yourself 90 seconds before reacting. Only 90 seconds. When you feel the urge to force, pause. When you want to send the message from panic, pause. When you want to check again, pause. When you want to decide that everything is going wrong, pause. For 90 seconds, breathe slowly. Let your hands soften. Let your stomach relax. Say, "I do not have to move from fear." This tiny space can change the energy of your next action. It can help you know whether you are being guided or driven by panic. It can help you hear the calm voice under the noise. It can help you return to yourself before you reach outward for proof. And in that space, my dear, you may notice something beautiful. The urge to force often rises like a wave, but if you do not obey it immediately, it begins to pass. It may still be there, but it is not in charge. You are in charge. Your loving awareness is in charge. Your deeper self is in charge. Affirmations are powerful, but they are not meant to become a way to fight yourself. Sometimes people repeat affirmations with a hidden panic. They say, "I am abundant," while secretly thinking, "Please let this work, please let this work, please let this work." They say, "Love is coming," while feeling the pain of not being chosen. They say, "I am healed," while feeling angry that the healing is not complete yet. Again, no shame, no shame. But let the affirmation become softer. Do not use it like a hammer. Use it like warm light. Use it like a hand on your heart. Use it like a new seed placed gently into the mind. Instead of forcing yourself to believe something that feels too far away, begin with willingness. I am willing to feel safe. I am willing to trust life. I am willing to receive good. I am willing to let this be easier. Willingness opens the door without pressure. It tells your mind, we do not have to leap all the way today. We can take one step. And sometimes one honest step is more powerful than 100 tense words. There is a part of you that wants proof before it relaxes. It says, "Show me the money, then I will trust. Show me the love, then I will feel worthy. Show me the result, then I will believe. Show me the healing, then I will stop being afraid. But manifestation often asks for the reverse. It asks you to become open before the proof is visible. It asks you to plant peace before the flower appears. It asks you to speak kindly to yourself before the mirror shows you what you want to see. It asks you to stop calling life unsafe long enough for safety to reach you. This can feel tender, because the scared part of you says, but what if I relax and nothing happens? That is a real fear. Do not mock it. Do not push it away. Put your hand over your heart and say, even if I am afraid, I can be gentle with myself. Even if I do not know the outcome, I can choose not to punish my body with panic. I forgive myself for forcing. I was only trying to feel safe. Now I choose trust. Faith is not loud. It does not need to shout at life. It does not need to prove itself to anyone. Faith is often very quiet. It is the breath you take before you know the answer. It is the kindness you give yourself while waiting. It is the way you stop telling the same painful story and begin to make room for a new one. Faith says, I do not see it yet, but I do not have to destroy my peace while it forms. Faith says, I can do the next right thing without trying to control the whole road. Faith says, life has helped me before, and life can help me again. This next shift is gentle but powerful. Stop using fear as proof that you care. You can care without worrying. You can love without clinging. You can desire without suffering. You can work towards something without making your nervous system pay the price. Let yourself become new in this way. You are not lazy when you stop forcing. You are not careless when you stop obsessing. You are not giving up when you stop chasing. You are creating space for life to move in ways your fear could never plan. Your desire is not the problem, my dear. Your grip is the problem. This is such a freeing truth, because it means you do not have to stop wanting what you want. You do not have to pretend you do not care. You do not have to act as if your dream means nothing to you. The desire may be sacred. The desire may be part of your growth. The desire may be calling you into a wider life. The problem begins when the desire becomes wrapped in fear. When you hold a desire with love, it feels like a prayer. When you hold it with fear, it feels like a demand. When you hold it with trust, it gives you energy. When you hold it with panic, it drains you. When you hold it with self-worth, it feels possible. When you hold it with lack, it feels painful. So today, do not throw away the desire. Change the way you hold it. Open the fist. Let the dream breathe. Let your heart breathe with it. Manifestation does not ask you to stop wanting. It asks you to want without panic. There is a world of difference between saying, I would love this and I trust life, and saying, I must have this now or I cannot be okay. The first one is open. The second one is heavy. The first one lets life bring the desire in a way you may not expect. The second one tries to trap life into one narrow path. The first one says, this or something better in the right way at the right time. The second one says, only this way, only this person, only this date, only this sign, only this answer. And when life cannot breathe, the energy becomes stuck. Put one hand on your lower belly and feel the quiet soil of your own body. Let your breath move down into that space. This is where you can plant the desire again, not as pressure, but as a seed. A seed does not need fear to grow. A seed needs soil, light, water, and time. Your desire needs love, belief, calm action, and room. Imagine your desire as a seed. You place it in the soil of your mind. You bless it. You water it with kind thoughts. You give it light through your faith. But then fear comes and says, dig it up. Check if it is growing. What if nothing is happening? What if the soil is wrong? What if other people's seeds grow faster? What if yours never grows? So you dig, you check, you worry, you compare, you disturb the seed again and again, and then you wonder why you feel so tired. My dear, let the seed stay in the soil, let it grow, wait gently, trust. This does not mean you ignore it. A good gardener does not abandon the garden. But a good gardener also does not rip the roots apart every morning. There is care and there is control. There is tending and there is forcing. There is devotion and there is fear. You are learning the difference now. I can want this and still be peaceful. I can love this and still let it breathe. I can ask and still trust. I can receive without chasing. Let those words move slowly through you. They are teaching your body a new relationship with desire. You do not have to make your desire smaller to be spiritual. You do not have to deny what your heart is asking for. You only have to stop making your peace depend completely on one outcome. This is deep inner freedom. When your peace depends on one person, one message, one sale, one approval, one result, one exact path, then fear becomes very strong. But when you remember that life has many doors, many ways, many forms, many timings, and many helpers, the pressure begins to loosen. You are no longer staring at one locked door as if it is the only door in the universe. There may be another door behind you. There may be a window. There may be a path you have not seen yet. There may be a blessing that looks different from your plan, but feels better than your fear imagined. Sometimes you can feel the grip in small ways, the dry feeling in your mouth when anxiety makes your body rush, the quick breath before opening a message, the tight stomach when you think about money, the heat in your face when you wonder if someone has forgotten you, the restless need to do something, anything, just to escape the feeling of not knowing. These are moments to return to yourself, not later. Now. Say, I am here. Say, I am safe in this breath. Say, I do not have to abandon myself while I wait, because that is what often happens when we grip a desire too tightly. We leave ourselves. We run into the future. We chase an answer. We place our peace in the hands of something outside us, and then wonder why we feel powerless. Come back to your own body. Come back to your own heart. Come back to the truth that your worth is not waiting somewhere outside you. Control says, if I loosen my grip, it will leave. Blessing says, if you loosen your grip, I can finally enter. Feel that. A blessing cannot easily enter a closed hand. A new answer cannot easily land in a mind that has already decided how everything must happen. Love cannot feel safe in a heart that is trying to manage every movement. Abundance cannot flow into a life where every moment is filled with fear of loss. This is why letting go is not losing. Letting go is making space. You are not letting go of the dream. You are letting go of the fear around the dream. You are not releasing the good. You are releasing the pressure that makes the good feel far away. You are not saying, I do not care. You are saying, I care enough to stop poisoning this desire with panic. That is love. That is trust. That is power. Here is a small practice for this part of the journey. Write 3 calm sentences in a journal, on paper, or quietly in your mind. I want this. I trust life. I am safe now. Only 3 lines. Do not explain. Do not argue. Do not write 10 pages from fear unless your heart truly needs to empty. Keep it simple. Let the mind see that wanting and trusting can live in the same place. Let the body feel that desire does not have to mean danger. The seed does not need your panic to grow. Write the first line, I want this. This honors the desire. Write the second line, I trust life. This opens the door. Write the third line, I am safe now. This brings you back into your body. And then breathe. Your desire is safe with life. You plant it in trust. You do not dig it up with fear. One reason people grip their desires so tightly is because they have made the dream into a judge. If it happens, they feel worthy. If it does not happen yet, they feel rejected. If the money comes, they feel powerful. If it does not, they feel forgotten. If the person chooses them, they feel lovable. If not, they feel invisible. If the healing comes quickly, they feel blessed. If not, they feel broken. But your desire is not your judge. Your manifestation is not your worth. Your timing is not your value. You are worthy before it arrives. You are loved before the sign appears. You are whole before the outer proof comes. You are not waiting for life to stamp you as enough. You are enough now, and from that enoughness, you allow good things to come. This is where manifestation becomes faster, not because you are rushing, but because you are no longer standing in the energy of, I am not complete until this happens. You are saying, I am whole now, and I welcome more good. That energy is lighter. It is cleaner. It is more open. It does not push life away with need. It invites life in with trust. Now we enter the part where manifestation becomes faster. Your desire is not only something to receive, it is also something teaching you who you are becoming. If you desire love, perhaps the desire is teaching you to stop abandoning yourself. If you desire abundance, perhaps it is teaching you that you are safe to receive. If you desire healing, perhaps it is teaching you to speak kindly to your body. If you desire a new path, perhaps it is teaching you to stop calling yourself stuck. The desire is not just out there, it is working in you. It is shaping your thoughts, asking you to release old beliefs, asking you to become a match to the life you say you want. This is why forcing does not help. Forcing only stares at the outside and says, where is it? Trust looks within and says, who am I becoming as I allow this? That question gives you power back. You are no longer only waiting, you are growing. You are not only asking, you are opening. You are not only hoping, you are becoming, ready in the quiet places where no one else can see. Hold the dream with an open hand. This is a beautiful inner image. Your palm is open. The dream rests there lightly. You love it, but you do not crush it. You bless it, but you do not chain it. You let life touch it. You let divine timing breathe over it. You let wisdom shape it. You let it become what it needs to become. Sometimes what you first wanted was only the beginning. Sometimes the exact thing you asked for was too small for the good life wanted to bring. Sometimes you were asking from fear, and life was waiting until you could receive from love. Sometimes the delay was not denial. Sometimes the silence was not rejection. Sometimes the space was protection, preparation, and inner clearing. Your energy is about to learn a new way. Instead of saying, why is it not here? Say, how can I become softer today? Instead of saying, what am I doing wrong? Say, what am I learning to release? Instead of saying, I cannot be happy until this comes, say, I welcome joy now, and I welcome this too. The new way to manifest is not tense. It is not loud. It is not full of fear. It is simple, steady, and loving. You ask clearly. You believe you are worthy. You take the next step that feels honest. You calm the body when it wants to panic. You speak to yourself with love. You let the seed grow. You stop digging it up every day. You become available to good. That is the heart of it. Available, open, ready, not perfect, not fearless, not always peaceful, just willing to return to peace again and again. When you force, your energy says, I do not trust this. When you allow, your energy says, I am ready to receive in the right way. When you chase, your energy says, it is outside me and running away. When you align, your energy says, what is meant for me can meet me. This is not about doing nothing. This is about doing your part without doing life's part. Your part is to choose the thought, calm the body, take the inspired step, speak kindly to yourself, and remain open. Life's part is to arrange, connect, move, surprise, and deliver in ways your mind may not be able to plan. Let this be easier than before, not because you stop caring, but because you stop suffering. Not because you give up, but because you give space. Not because the desire does not matter, but because your peace matters too. Say this slowly inside yourself. It is safe for this to be easier. It is safe for good to come without struggle. It is safe for life to help me. This may feel new. Let it be new. Let it feel strange if it must. You are teaching your body that ease is not danger. You are teaching your mind that receiving does not require panic. You are teaching your heart that love does not have to be chased. You are teaching your life that you are no longer available for the old pattern of forcing until you are empty. The desire can stay. The fear can leave. The dream can remain. The grip can soften, and as the grip softens, the space opens. As the space opens, your energy clears. As your energy clears, you begin to notice signs, choices, ideas, and support that fear could not see. You begin to feel guided instead of driven. You begin to feel held instead of tested. You begin to understand that what is meant for you does not need you to become someone else. It asks you to come home to yourself. So return now. Return from the future. Return from the fear. Return from the story that says nothing is happening. Return from the belief that you must force life to love you. Return from the pressure that says you are running out of time. You are here. Your breath is here. Your heart is here. Life is here. Let the seed rest in the soil for a while. Let the door open in its own wise way. Let your body stop wearing the heavy coat of control. Let your hands remember what it feels like to be open. My desire is safe with life. I plant it in trust. I do not dig it up with fear. And when the old urge comes back, as it may, do not be angry. Just notice. Smile softly if you can. Place a hand on your heart and say, I see you, fear, but today we are practicing trust. That is enough. For this breath, it is enough. For this moment, it is enough. The forcing can soften here. The wanting can become peaceful here. The dream can be held with love here. The path can begin again here. Soft energy receives faster than tense energy. because soft energy is open. It is not weak. It is not lazy. It is not giving up. It is the kind of energy that says, I trust life enough to stop fighting it. Think about how your body feels when you are forcing. Your shoulders rise, your jaw tightens, your breath becomes short. Your hands may close without you even noticing. Your mind runs from one thought to another, trying to find the answer, trying to fix the timing, trying to make sure nothing goes wrong. Now think about how your body feels when you trust. Your breath slows, your face softens, your chest opens, your stomach stops holding so much fear. You can hear your own inner voice again. That is the place where receiving begins. Sit back slightly, my dear. Let your spine feel supported. Let your breath become slower than your thoughts. You do not need to solve your whole life in this one moment. You do not need to know every step. You do not need to push the universe to prove that it has heard you. The universe hears the quiet heart. The universe hears the open heart. The universe hears the heart that says, I am ready to receive in peace. Many people think calm energy means doing nothing. They think if they stop forcing, they will lose their chance. They think if they stop chasing, life will pass them by. They think if they are not worried, they are not serious enough about their desire. But calm is not careless. Calm is clear. Calm is powerful because it lets you choose from wisdom instead. D of fear. When you are tense, every small thing looks like a problem. A late message becomes rejection. A closed door becomes failure. A delay becomes proof that nothing is working. But when you are calm, you can see more clearly. You can feel what is right. You can hear guidance. You can notice the next honest step. Worry says, do more, push more, prove more. Trust says, align first, then move. This is one of the deepest secrets of manifestation. It is not only what you do, it is the energy you carry while you do it. The same action can come from fear or from faith. Sending a message can come from panic, or it can come from peace. Applying for something can come from desperation, or it can come from self-worth. Speaking your truth can come from anger, or it can come from calm power. The action may look the same outside, but inside it is completely different, and life responds to the inside. Your energy is always speaking before your words do. Before you say, I trust, your body has already spoken. Before you say, I am ready, your heart has already spoken. Before you say, I believe, your nervous system has already told life whether you are open or closed. This does not mean you must be perfect. It does not mean you must feel peaceful every second. It means you begin to notice your energy with love. Notice when your body is tight. Notice when your breath is short. Notice when you are moving from fear. Notice, then soften. A soft heart does not mean you never feel afraid. It means fear is no longer the leader. A soft heart says, I see the fear, but I choose not to build my whole life around it. A soft heart says, I may not know how this will happen, but I do not have to poison this moment with panic. A soft heart says, I can want this deeply and still trust life deeply. That is a beautiful place to live from. A magnet does not run around begging things to come closer. A magnet does not shout. A magnet does not chase. It simply becomes what it is, and what belongs to its field is drawn near. This is how your energy works too. When you are in the energy of fear, you often draw more reasons to feel afraid. You notice every delay. You notice every silence. You notice every missing thing. Your mind collects proof that life is not working. But when you become calm and open, you begin to notice support. You notice a small idea. You notice a kind word. You notice a door you did not see before. You notice that maybe life has been moving quietly behind the scenes. My calm energy is magnetic. What is right for me knows how to reach me. I receive with ease. Let those words be simple. Do not force yourself to believe them with pressure. Let them be like warm hands around your heart. You do not need to chase what is aligned with you. You become available to it. You become open to it. You become ready to recognize it when it comes. Open, receive, now. Place your palm over your heart for a moment and feel the warmth there. That warmth is real. That warmth is your body answering your own care. You are not alone in this moment. You are here with yourself. You are listening. You are returning. This small touch can change your energy. It can remind your body that you are safe. It can slow the rush. It can bring your attention away from the outside world and back into your own center. When you are forcing, your energy is usually outside yourself. It is in the person who has not answered. It is in the money that has not arrived. It is in the result that has not changed. It is in the future you keep trying to control. When you place your hand on your heart, you call your energy back. You say, come home. You say, we are safe here. You say, we do not need to leave ourselves to receive what is ours. This is how soft energy begins. It begins when you stop abandoning yourself for the thing you want. It begins when you remember that your peace is not less important than your desire. It begins when you stop making the outside world the only place where your power lives. This is why peace is not passive. Peace is a choice. Peace is a practice. Peace is an inner decision to stop feeding the thought that says, I am not safe until this happens. You can be peaceful and still take action. You can be peaceful and still make a call. You can be peaceful and still apply, create, speak, ask, move, build, and begin again. But now your action comes from a cleaner place. You are not trying to prove your worth. You are not trying to escape your fear. You are not trying to force life to love you. You are acting because something inside you feels clear. That is inspired action. It does not always feel easy, but it feels honest. It may ask you to be brave, but it does not feel like self-punishment. It may stretch you, but it does not crush you. It may require effort, but it does not carry the same heavy pressure as forcing. Calm effort is very different from fearful effort. Calm effort says, I am willing. Fearful effort says, I must or I am nothing. Choose calm effort, my dear. Choose the action that respects your soul. Before the world enters your mind each morning, give yourself 3 minutes, not 30, not an hour. Just 3 minutes before checking your phone, before reading messages, before letting the outside world tell you how to feel. Place one hand on your heart. Take one slow breath. Then say quietly, I become calm. I become clear. I become open. I become ready. Let these words become the first energy of your day. Before you chase, align. Before you answer, align. Before you check, align. Before you worry, align. 3 minutes can seem small, but it can change the whole direction of your day. It tells your mind, we do not begin in panic anymore. It tells your body, we are not waking up to fight life. It tells your energy, we are available to good before we go looking for problems. This is how you train yourself to receive. Not by pushing harder, but by becoming open earlier. Not by waiting until you are already stressed, but by choosing peace before fear has taken over. Sometimes the mind takes time to trust. It wants reasons. It wants proof. It wants to know how, when, where, and through whom. But the body can begin sooner. The body can begin with breath. The body can begin with softened hands. The body can begin with a slower morning. The body can begin with a gentle voice. Let your body believe before your mind understands. If your mind says, I do not know how this will work, let your body answer with a deep breath. If your mind says, what if it never happens? Let your body answer by relaxing the shoulders. If your mind says, I have to force it, let your body answer by opening the hands. This is not pretending. This is teaching. You are teaching your body that safety can be found in the present moment. You are teaching your mind that not knowing does not have to mean danger. You are teaching your heart that life can still be kind even before the proof arrives. Before the next section, feel how your body responds to calm. Feel the small space that opens when you stop rushing. Feel the quiet strength that appears when you stop demanding. Feel the gentle power of not chasing. When your energy becomes calm, your signal becomes clean. You are no longer sending mixed messages. You are no longer saying, "I want this," while your body says, "I am terrified of not getting it." You are no longer saying, "I trust life," while your actions say, "I must control every detail." Instead, your inner message becomes simple. I am open. I am ready. I trust. This clean signal does not mean life must bring everything in 1 second. It means you are no longer blocking your own receiving with constant fear. It means you are no longer pushing away peace while asking for a peaceful outcome. It means your inner world and your spoken words begin to match. That match is powerful. When your thought, feeling, word, and action begin to point in the same direction, you become steady. You become easier to guide. You become more able to notice opportunities. You become more willing to receive help. You become less likely to reject good because it does not look exactly how your fear expected it to look. Tension narrows your vision. When you are tense, you only see one path, one person, one answer, one plan, one timing, one way life must work. And if that one way does not open, you panic. But calm energy widens your vision. It helps you see that life has many ways to bless you. The answer may come through a different door. The help may come from an unexpected place. The timing may be better than your plan. The delay may be making space for something cleaner, kinder, and more stable. Tension says, only this. Calm says, this or better. Tension says, right now, or it is over. Calm says, in the right way, at the right time. Tension says, I must make it happen. Calm says, I will do my part, and I will let life meet me. This is not just a nice thought. It changes how you live. It changes how you speak. It changes how you wait. It changes how you act. It changes how you receive. Now we clear the hidden block beneath forcing. The faster way is often the softer way. This may sound strange if you were taught that struggle is the only path to success. But think of how many times fear made you waste time. Think of how many times overthinking kept you stuck. Think of how many times chasing pushed something away. Think of how many times panic made you choose too quickly, speak too sharply, or ignore the quiet wisdom inside you. Softness saves energy. Softness brings clarity. Softness helps you hear guidance. Softness makes you available to receive. Softness does not mean you let life walk over you. It means you stop walking over yourself. You stop pushing your own body past peace. You stop calling stress ambition. You stop calling fear devotion. You stop calling control love. My dear, you can manifest from a place of love. You can create from a place of peace. You can receive from a place of safety. And when your heart believes this, even a little, your whole life begins to feel different. The hidden block is often not that you do not want the blessing. The hidden block is that a part of you does not feel safe receiving it. This is very tender. You may want love, but feel afraid of being seen. You may want money, but feel nervous about having more than you are used to. You may want success, but fear that people will judge you. You may want healing, but not know who you are without the old pain. You may want peace, but your body is so used to stress that calm feels unfamiliar. So you say you want the good, but when it comes close, fear rises. You doubt it, you question it, you push it away, you find a reason it cannot be real. This does not mean you are ungrateful. It means receiving has not always felt safe to you. And today, gently, we make it safe. Some people trust struggle more than ease. Struggle feels normal. Struggle feels earned. Struggle feels like proof that they are trying. If something comes easily, they become suspicious. They wonder what will go wrong. They wonder when it will be taken away. They wonder if they really deserve it. But ease is not a trick. Goodness is not a trap. Kindness is not something you must fear. If life begins to become softer, you are allowed to let it be soft. If a door opens without a fight, you are allowed to walk through it. If someone helps you, you are allowed to receive the help. If money comes in a simple way, you are allowed to bless it instead of question it. If love feels calm instead of painful, you are allowed to trust that calm love can be real. I am safe when life is kind to me. I am safe when good arrives easily. I am safe when I do not struggle. I am safe when I receive. Let those words reach the places in you that still believe life must be hard. Think of your heart like a house. Every room inside you holds something. Some rooms hold hope. Some rooms hold memory. Some rooms hold old pain. Some rooms hold dreams you have barely spoken out loud. Some rooms may still be filled with fear from the past. Now imagine a new blessing arriving at the front door of this house. It knocks gently. It is not trying to break in. It is not trying to scare you. It simply wants to enter. But if every room is crowded with old fear, where will the blessing sit? If one room is filled with "I am not worthy," and another room is filled with "good things never last," and another room is filled with "I must do everything alone," the blessing may feel close, but you may not know how to welcome it. So receiving begins with making space, not by hating the old fears, not by throwing away your past, but by opening one room at a time and saying, "This fear has lived here long enough. I bless it, I understand it, and now I make space for good." Maybe you know the feeling of sitting with your phone in your hand late at night. The room is quiet. The screen light is dim on your face. You are waiting for a message, an update, a sign, a change, anything that tells you your desire is still alive. Your body is tired, but your mind keeps checking. Your heart is asking for peace, but fear keeps asking for proof. In that moment, the deeper need may not be the message. The deeper need may be safety. The deeper need may be the feeling that you are not forgotten. The deeper need may be the truth that your life is still moving even when the screen is silent. So instead of asking the phone to give you peace, place one hand on your heart and say, I am here. I am with you. We are safe tonight. Feel the space behind your ribs. Imagine one small room inside you becoming lighter. Not the whole house, not every room, just one small room. Let that room be called receiving. In this room, good is allowed. In this room, ease is allowed. In this room, life is allowed to be kind. Life is allowed to be kind to you, my dear. Let that sentence move slowly through you. You may not have heard it enough. You may have learned that life is something to survive, not something to trust. You may have learned that love comes with pain, money comes with stress, success comes with pressure, and peace never lasts long. But those were lessons from the past. They do not have to be the rules of your future. Life is allowed to be kind to you. Good things are allowed to come without a fight. Support is allowed to arrive without shame. Healing is allowed to happen gently. Love is allowed to feel safe. Abundance is allowed to stay. This is the part many people skip because it feels too tender. They want to talk about results, signs, and timing, but they do not want to talk about whether their own body feels safe having what they asked for. Yet this is where deep change begins. If receiving feels unsafe, you will keep forcing because forcing gives you the feeling of control. But when receiving begins to feel safe, the grip naturally softens. One hidden reason people force is the fear that good things will leave. If you have lost before, you may try to hold everything too tightly. If someone left, you may grip the next person. If money disappeared, you may fear spending or receiving. If joy was followed by pain, you may become nervous when things start going well. The mind says, do not relax, something may go wrong. The heart says, but I am so tired. Lack says, good things never stay. Abundance says, this time you can let them stay. Let that dialogue be heard with compassion. The fear of losing is not foolish. It comes from places where you once felt unsafe. But your past does not have to keep deciding how much good you can hold now. You can become a safe place for blessings. You can learn to receive without waiting for loss. You can let good stay longer than your fear expects. You can stop treating every blessing like something that must be protected from life. What is truly yours does not need panic to remain. Now give yourself 5 soft yeses. Yes to peace. Yes to help. Yes to love. Yes to ease. Yes to receiving. Let each yes be gentle. You do not have to shout it. You do not have to convince anyone. You only need to let your heart practice agreement with good. Some people are very practiced at saying no to blessings. They say no to compliments by brushing them away. They say no to help by insisting they are fine. They say no to rest by calling themselves lazy. They say no to money by feeling guilty when it comes. They say no to love by expecting it to hurt. But now you are practicing yes. A soft yes can open a locked place. A soft yes can teach the body a new truth. A soft yes can become the beginning of receiving. I am safe to receive good things. I do not have to suffer to be worthy. Life is allowed to be kind to me. Another hidden block is guilt. Some people feel guilty when life gives them something good. They think, why me? They worry that receiving makes them selfish. They think they must give everything away, explain everything, or make themselves smaller so others are comfortable. But receiving is not selfish. Receiving is part of the flow of life. The flower receives sunlight. The soil receives rain. The lungs receive air. The body receives rest. The heart receives love. Life is built on giving and receiving. If you only give and never receive, the flow becomes broken inside you. You are allowed to receive and still be loving. You are allowed to receive and still be kind. You are allowed to receive and still care about others. In fact, when you receive with peace, you have more to give. A full heart gives differently than an empty one. A rested body serves differently than a drained one. A person who feels supported can support others without resentment. So let yourself receive without guilt. Let the cup be filled. Imagine holding a cup under a gentle stream of water. If the cup is open, it fills. If the cup is turned upside down, the water still flows, but nothing stays. The stream is not angry. The stream is not withholding. The stream is still giving. Sometimes life is like that stream. It is offering peace, but your mind is turned toward worry. It is offering love, but your heart is turned toward old hurt. It is offering help, but your pride is turned toward doing everything alone. It is offering new ideas, but fear is too loud to hear them. The question is not always, why is life not giving? Sometimes the question is, am I open enough to let it stay? Safe, enough, yes. These are simple words, but they can turn the cup upward again. I am safe. I am enough. Yes, I receive. Say them when you notice yourself closing. Say them when a compliment comes. Say them when help is offered. Say them when something good happens and your first reaction is fear. Now we will turn receiving into a simple daily practice. But first, understand this. Ease may feel strange at first. When you have lived in stress for a long time, peace can feel unfamiliar. You may even feel restless when nothing is wrong. You may search for a problem because your body is used to solving one. Be patient with yourself. Do not force yourself to receive perfectly. Do not turn receiving into another thing to master. Let it be a gentle practice. When someone gives you a compliment, pause before pushing it away. Say, "Thank you." Let it land. When someone offers help, pause before saying, "No, I can do it." Ask yourself, can I allow support here? When money comes, even a small amount, bless it. Do not immediately fear losing it. When peace comes, do not fill it with worry. Let it stay for a few breaths. When an answer comes, do not distrust it only because it came gently. These are small practices, but they retrain the heart. To manifest faster, you must become a safe place for what you are asking for. If you want love, become safe for love by speaking kindly to yourself. If you want abundance, become safe for abundance by releasing shame around receiving. If you want healing, become safe for healing by listening to the body with care. If you want peace, become safe for peace by not inviting panic into every quiet moment. This is not about being perfect. It is about becoming available. Good can come, but can it stay? Love can arrive, but can your heart let it be calm? Money can increase, but can your mind let it feel safe? A new life can begin, but can you stop calling the unknown dangerous? My dear, you are learning. You do not need to rush. Let the house of your heart become ready room by room. Let one old fear leave. Let one new belief enter. Let one soft yes become natural. Let one kind moment teach your body that life can be gentle. If this is speaking to your heart, you can write one simple line below. I release and receive. Let it be your affirmation, not a task. Now let this become practical. Letting go is not only something you say during a quiet moment. It is something you live in small choices throughout the day. You let go when you pause before chasing. You let go when you breathe before checking. You let go when you allow someone to help. You let go when you do not repeat the old story. You let go when you choose one peaceful action instead of 10 fearful ones. Feel both feet on the floor. Let the floor remind you that you are supported. You are not floating alone in life. You are held by the present moment. You are held by breath. You are held by the quiet strength inside you. Today I pause before I chase. Today I breathe before I check. Today I soften before I speak. Today I trust before I force. This is how a new life is built. Not all at once. Not through pressure, through practice. Here is a simple practice. Before you check, text, refresh, ask again, explain again, or try to control the outcome, give yourself 30 seconds, only 30 seconds. In those 30 seconds, breathe. Feel the weight of the phone in your hand. Notice whether your action is coming from peace or panic. Ask yourself, Am I doing this because I feel guided or because I feel afraid? You do not have to judge the answer. Just notice. If the action still feels right after 30 seconds, take it with calm. If it feels like fear, wait. Place the phone down. Put your hand on your heart. Come back to yourself. This small pause can change the whole energy of your desire. It tells your nervous system we are not slaves to fear anymore. It tells your mind we can choose. It tells life I am no longer moving only from panic. One breath. Enough. Pause. Many people force because they believe they must do everything alone. They do not trust help. They do not trust timing. They do not trust support. They think if they rest, nothing will move. They think if they do not control every detail, everything will fall apart. But life is full of help. Help can come as a person. Help can come as an idea. Help can come as a delay that saves you from the wrong path. Help can come as a sudden feeling to wait. Help can come as a door closing with kindness. Help can come as a small next step that feels simple. Let life help you. You do not have to carry the whole map. You only need to take the next step that is given. You do not have to know every answer. You only need to be open enough to hear the one answer that is ready now. I let life help me. I do my part with peace. I leave room for miracles. There is your part, and there is life's part. Much suffering comes from trying to do both. Your part is to choose thoughts that support you. Your part is to speak to yourself with love. Our part is to take honest action. Your part is to care for your body. Your part is to say yes when a true opportunity comes. Your part is to release what you know is not for you. Your part is to keep your heart open. Life's part is to arrange what you cannot see. Life's part is to connect people, timing, chances, and unseen movement. Life's part is to bring answers in ways your mind may not expect. Life's part is to open the right door when the time is right. When you try to do life's part, you become exhausted. When you refuse to do your part, you become stuck. But when you do your part and let life do its part, the energy becomes balanced. This is not giving up control in a helpless way. This is giving up false control so true guidance can meet you. Start with small help. Let the simple things teach your body. If someone holds a door for you, receive it with a smile. If someone offers a kind word, receive it without arguing. If rest is available, receive it without guilt. If a useful idea comes, write it down. If your body asks for water, listen. If your mind asks for quiet, give it a few minutes. These small moments matter because the way you receive small things is often the way you receive big things. If you push away every small kindness, you may also push away larger blessings. If you distrust every small opening, you may not notice the larger door. If you are always braced for disappointment, you may miss the gentle arrival of good. Receiving is a muscle of the heart. It grows with practice, not force. Practice. Let this teaching enter ordinary life. It is easy to speak of trust when nothing is touching the tender places. But real trust grows in the moment when you want to force and choose to soften instead. When the message has not come, breathe before you check again. When money feels uncertain, bless what you have before you panic about what is missing. When the answer is unclear, take the next simple step instead of demanding the whole road. When someone does not respond the way you hoped, return to your worth before you react. When your dream feels slow, remind yourself that roots grow in the dark. When your mind says, nothing is happening, ask, what if something is forming quietly? This is not blind hope. This is inner training. You are training your mind to stop using fear as the first answer. You are training your body to stop confusing pressure with progress. You are training your heart to stay open without becoming desperate. Your nervous system is learning a new prayer. Before, the prayer may have been silent but tense. Please let this happen, or I will not be okay. Now the prayer becomes softer. I welcome this, and I am safe now. Before, the body may have prayed through tightness. Now it learns to pray through breath. Before, the mind may have prayed through control. Now it learns to pray through trust. This matters because your body is part of your manifestation. Your daily habits are part of your manifestation. The way you speak to yourself while waiting is part of your manifestation. The way you receive small blessings is part of your manifestation. The way you pause before reacting is part of your manifestation. You are not only manifesting with words, you are manifesting with the state you return to most often. So return to peace as often as you can. Not perfectly, just often. Letting go also changes how you speak. When you are forcing, your words often carry pressure. You may over-explain. You may ask for reassurance again and again. You may try to make someone understand before they are ready. You may speak from fear and later wish you had waited. A 30-second pause can save your peace here too. Before speaking, ask, is this truth or is this panic? If it is truth, speak with love. If it is panic, breathe first. You can still say what needs to be said, but your words will be cleaner when they come from calm. This does not mean staying silent when your heart needs expression. It means not letting fear write every sentence. Your voice is powerful. Use it to bless, not to beg. Use it to express, not to chase. Use it to create, not to control. When you speak from peace, you honor yourself. When you honor yourself, your energy becomes stronger. And when your energy becomes stronger, you stop reaching for people and situations that require you to abandon your own heart. Constant checking is one of the ways forcing hides in daily life. Checking the phone, checking the account, checking the views, checking the sign, checking whether someone watched, answered, liked, noticed, approved, changed, returned. There is nothing wrong with checking when it is needed. But when checking becomes a way to manage fear, it drains your energy. So ask yourself, is this useful or is this fear asking for food? If it is useful, do it and move on. If it is fear, pause. Let the phone rest. Let your breath deepen. Let life move without your constant watching. A flower does not bloom faster because you stare at it without blinking. A message does not become more loving because you refresh the screen. Money does not become safer because you count it from fear. Your desire does not become more real because you keep measuring the empty space. Trust needs room. Give it room. Miracles often need space to enter. Not because life is limited, but because fear fills the room so loudly that you cannot hear the knock at the door. When you make space, you may notice the idea that comes in the shower. You may notice the calm feeling that says, wait. You may notice the person who mentions something helpful. You may notice the small chance you would have missed if your mind was busy forcing one path. This is why the practice matters. Pausing is not nothing. Breathing is not nothing. Letting help in is not nothing. Speaking kindly to yourself is not nothing. These are the ways you clear space, and in that space, life can surprise you. Maybe not in the exact way your fear demanded. Maybe not on the exact hour your mind chose, but in a way that carries wisdom, in a way that supports your growth, in a way that does not require you to lose yourself to receive it. Do not try to change your whole pattern in one day. That would be another form of forcing. Begin with one peaceful day, or one peaceful hour, or one peaceful breath. One moment before checking, one kind answer before reacting, one yes to help, one no to panic, one gentle thought in the morning, one hand on the heart at night. This is enough to begin, and beginnings are holy. Every new pattern starts small. Every new life starts with one different choice. Every softening matters. Let yourself be a beginner in trust. Let yourself learn slowly. Let yourself return many times. The old pattern may come back. That is all right. You are not failing when fear returns. You are healing when you notice it sooner and choose differently with love. Imagine a bridge between fear and trust. You do not have to leap across it. You walk, one step at a time, one breath at a time, one softer choice at a time. At the beginning of the bridge, fear says, force it. You take one breath. Then fear says, check again. You pause. Then fear says, what if nothing works? You place your hand on your heart. Then fear says, do something now. You ask, what is the next true step? This is how you cross. Not by fighting fear, but by no longer obeying it blindly. Not by pretending you are never afraid, but by letting love answer fear again and again. Today, I pause before I chase. Today, I breathe before I check. Today, I soften before I speak. Today, I trust before I force. The peaceful next step may be simple. It may be sending one message from calm. It may be resting. It may be cleaning your space. It may be writing the idea down. It may be applying. It may be waiting. It may be saying no. It may be saying yes. It may be forgiving yourself. It may be drinking water and sleeping. Do not judge the step because it looks small. Small steps taken in peace can carry more power than big steps taken in panic. You do not need to impress fear with dramatic action. You need to build trust through honest action. Ask yourself, what is the next true thing? Not the biggest thing, not the most fearful thing, not the thing that proves your worth. The true thing. The true thing often feels clean. It may not be easy, but it feels clean. It does not make you abandon yourself. It does not require you to become smaller. It does not come from begging life to love you. Leave room for life to move. This is one of the greatest practices of receiving. Do not fill every silence with fear. Do not fill every delay with a painful story. Do not fill every unknown with the worst answer. Leave room. Leave room for a better outcome. Leave room for a new path. Leave room for someone to surprise you. Leave room for divine timing. Leave room for the universe to bring one. That you could not plan. If you write the whole story from fear, there is no room for grace. If you decide the ending too soon, there is no room for life to show you something higher. If you say, it must happen only this way, you may miss the blessing coming another way. So let your prayer become spacious. I welcome this or something better. I trust the right way. I am open to being guided. I leave room for miracles. Today, let your practice be simple. When you notice yourself forcing, stop for 30 seconds. Feel your feet. Feel the phone in your hand if it is there. Feel your breath moving in and out. Ask, am I acting from fear or from peace? Then choose one softer response. Maybe you still act, but more slowly. Maybe you wait. Maybe you speak kindly to yourself first. Maybe you receive help. Maybe you let the answer come later. Maybe you do nothing for one breath and realize that the world does not fall apart when you stop pushing. This is how trust grows in real life, not as an idea, as a lived feeling, as a choice in the hand, the breath, the voice, the body, the next step. I let life help me. I do my part with peace. I leave room for miracles. There is a part of you, my dear, that still believes it must control everything to keep you safe. It watches every sign. It checks every change. It tries to read the future before the future is ready to speak. It plans what to say, what to do, when to move, when to wait, and how to protect your heart from being disappointed again. But that part of you is not bad. It is scared. And today, you do not need to fight it. You do not need to shame it. You do not need to push it away as if fear is your enemy. Fear is often the part of you that learned long ago. If I do not stay ready, something may hurt me. So it became alert. It became tense. It became busy. It began to believe that peace was dangerous and control was safety. Put one hand on your heart and one hand over your stomach. Let your touch be gentle. Speak inwardly like you are speaking to someone you love. Because the fearful part of you does not need another command. It needs comfort. It needs to hear that you are not abandoning it. It needs to know that love is now leading. Fear says, I am only trying to protect you. Love says, thank you, but we are choosing peace now. Let that be the beginning of a new relationship with yourself. Imagine standing before a quiet mirror, not to judge your face, not to search for flaws, not to ask whether you are enough, but to meet the part of you that has been trying so hard. Look softly, even if only in your mind. See the tired eyes of your inner self. See the hope that has not died. See the fear that has been pretending to be strength. And instead of saying, why are you like this? Say, I understand. That one sentence can soften years of inner war. I understand why you were afraid. I understand why you tried to control. I understand why waiting felt painful. I understand why letting go felt unsafe. This is where self-love becomes manifestation, because the energy you send toward yourself is the energy you live inside. If you are always fighting yourself, your life begins to feel like a fight. If you are always criticizing your fear grows louder. But when you bring love to the fearful places, something inside you relaxes. And when something inside you relaxes, life can reach you more easily. Your inner world becomes less crowded with attack. There is more room for peace, more room for guidance, more room for the good you have been asking for. Dear fear, I see you. Dear fear, I hear you. Dear fear, you do not have to drive my life. Dear fear, love is here now. Say those words slowly within yourself. Let them be kind. Do not say them as if you are trying to defeat fear. Say them as if you are inviting fear to rest. Fear has been sitting in the front seat for a long time. It has been holding the map. It has been trying to choose the road. It has been shouting whenever life became quiet. It has been telling you that if you do not force the answer, you will lose the blessing. But fear cannot see the whole road. Fear only sees danger. Fear only remembers pain. Fear only knows how to repeat what it learned. Love sees more. Love sees that you are wiser now. Love sees that you are not the same person who once felt helpless. Love sees that you have choices. Love sees that you can be careful without being closed. Love sees that you can be patient without being passive. Love sees that you can receive without chasing. So today, gently, let love take the front seat. Fear can come along, but it does not get to drive. Feel the quiet pressure of your hand on your chest. That pressure is a reminder that you are here. You are not lost in tomorrow. You are not trapped in yesterday. You are not inside the old story unless you keep entering it with your thoughts. You are here. Loved, breathing, safe enough for this moment. Sometimes the mind tries to make manifestation feel like a test. It says, if you were truly aligned, you would never feel afraid. If you really believed, you would never doubt. If you were spiritual enough, you would not need comfort. But that is not love speaking. That is pressure wearing a spiritual mask. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to feel afraid and still be powerful. You are allowed to have doubts and still receive. You are allowed to soften slowly. You are allowed to grow without turning every feeling into proof that you have failed. The goal is not to never feel fear. The goal is to stop letting fear be the only voice you follow. Give yourself 2 minutes of mirror work when you can. Not as a hard task, not as something to do perfectly. Just 2 minutes to look into your own eyes and say, I trust life with you. At first it may feel strange. You may want to look away. You may hear old thoughts. You may feel emotion rise. Let it rise. You are not doing this to perform peace. You are doing this to meet yourself with honesty. Say, I trust life with you. Say, I am not leaving you while we wait. Say, you are safe to receive. These simple words can reach places in the heart that long speeches cannot. Because so much forcing comes from the fear of being alone. The heart thinks, if I stop controlling, who will protect me? And now you answer, I will stay with you. Love will stay with you. Life will stay with you. This is not small. This is deep healing. When you stop abandoning yourself while waiting for the desire no longer has to carry the weight of saving you. It can become a blessing again, not a rescue mission. I no longer fight myself. I bring love to the part of me that is afraid. I am safe in my own heart. Let those words become a resting place. The scared part of you may not believe them fully yet, and that is all right. You are planting new truth. You are not forcing instant change. You are giving your inner world a new sound. For a long time, your inner sound may have been worry. What if it does not happen? What if I am too late? What if I am not chosen? What if I lose it? What if I never become the person I want to be? Those questions can become loud. They can make the body feel like it is always waiting for bad news. Now give your inner world a softer sound. I am with myself. I am learning trust. I am safe in this breath. I can receive without panic. Gentle, loved. Come home. Every time you come home to yourself, you stop leaking energy into fear. You gather your power again. You remember that manifestation is not only about pulling something toward you. It is also about becoming someone who can hold good without losing peace. The scared part of you may still speak. It may still say, check again. It may still say, ask again. It may still say, control this before something goes wrong. It may still become nervous when things feel uncertain, but now you can answer differently. You can say, thank you for trying to protect me, but I will not move from panic right now. You can say, I hear you, but I am choosing one peaceful breath first. You can say, we do not need to force this moment. This is how inner power grows, not by silencing fear forever, but by no longer treating fear as the highest truth. Fear is a feeling. It is not a prophecy. Fear is a signal. It is not a command. Fear is a visitor. It does not have to become the owner of your house. Let love be the owner. Let peace be the guide. Let trust become the voice you practice most. Now we turn from fear into inspired action. Because letting go does not mean you stop moving. It means you stop being pushed by panic. It means you stop taking action just to escape discomfort. It means you stop trying to force life to answer, bifi, or the answer is ready. When action comes from fear, it often feels sharp. It feels rushed. It feels like, I must do this now or everything will fall apart. It makes your body tight. It makes your breath short. It makes you forget your worth. When action comes from guidance, it may still ask for courage, but it feels cleaner. It may stretch you, but it does not destroy your peace. It may ask you to speak, apply, create, ask, change, or begin again. But underneath it, there is a quiet steadiness. This is the difference you are learning. Panic says, do everything now. Wisdom says, do the next true thing. Letting go does not mean doing nothing. It means doing the right thing from the right energy. It means you still care, but you do not let caring become control. It means you still move, but you do not move as if fear is chasing you. It means you still desire, but you do not make your desire the ruler of your peace. Some people hear the words "let go" and think they must stop wanting. They think they must sit still forever and wait for life to hand them everything. But that is not true surrender. True surrender is alive. True surrender listens. True surrender takes inspired action. True surrender knows when to move and when to be still. Imagine a boat resting on calm water. If panic is rowing, the boat goes in circles. It moves a lot, but it does not travel far. It becomes tired from its own effort. But when the boat is anchored in peace, it can feel the current. It can sense the right direction. It can move when the water supports movement. Your breath is that calm water. Feel it under you, steady, clear. One step. Forced action often begins with fear. It says, "I need to make something happen because I do not trust life." It feels like pushing a door that may not be yours. It feels like explaining yourself to someone who is not listening. It feels like saying yes when your whole body means no. It feels like doing 10 things because you are afraid one peaceful thing will not be enough. Inspired action is different. Inspired action has a quieter center. It may still require effort, but it does not feel like self-betrayal. It does not make you abandon your body. It does not make you beg for worth. It does not make you chase what keeps running away. Inspired action may be one honest message. It may be one clear decision. It may be 1 hour of focused work. It may be one boundary. It may be one application. It may be one prayer followed by one simple step. I can act without panic. I can move without chasing. I can choose without fear. I can trust while I take the next step. Let this be the new way you move. You do not need 10 steps today. You need one true step, not the step that proves you are worthy, not the step that tries to impress fear, not the step that comes from the terror of missing out. One true step. Ask yourself, what is the next honest thing? It may be smaller than you or mind expects. It may be to rest because your body has been pushed too far. It may be to clean one small space so your energy feels clearer. It may be to write one page. It may be to make one call. It may be to stop sending energy towards something that keeps draining you. It may be to forgive yourself for not knowing sooner. One next step today, not 10. 1. The ego often wants dramatic moves because drama feels powerful. But the soul often works through simple obedience to peace. One true step taken from trust can open more than 10 fearful steps taken from panic. This is how you know whether the action is fear or guidance. Fear feels like pressure against your chest. Guidance feels like truth, even if it asks for courage. Fear says, "Do this or you are nothing." Guidance says, "This is the next right step." Fear rushes. Guidance is timely. Fear makes you feel small. Guidance makes you feel responsible but supported. Fear often wants you to act so you do not have to feel. Guidance helps you feel and then act with clarity. Before you move, breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Ask, am I trying to force a result, or am I answering a clear inner nudge? If you do not know, wait for one breath. Sometimes one breath is enough to show you the difference. If the action becomes cleaner after the breath, move. If it becomes heavier, pause. This is not about becoming slow in a fearful way. It is about becoming wise in a loving way. A peaceful heart still works. It still creates. It still builds. It still learns. It still sends the email, makes the call, speaks the truth, opens the book, writes the plan, and takes care of the body. But it does not do these things as proof of worth. It does them as expressions of trust. When you work from fear, the work drains you. When you work from love, the work may still tire the body, but it does not empty the soul in the same way. You feel connected to what you are doing. You feel guided by something deeper than panic. You feel that your effort is part of the flow, not a fight against life. This is how you stop forcing without becoming passive. You do your part. You bless your part. You release the rest. I take inspired action with a peaceful heart. I do not rush my good. I move with life, not against it. An anchor does not stop the sea from moving. It helps the boat stay steady while the sea moves. Trust is like that. It does not mean life will never change. It does not mean nothing unexpected will happen. It means you have an inner place to return to while life moves. Let your trust be an anchor. When money feels uncertain, return to the anchor. When love feels unclear, return to the anchor. When the dream feels slow, return to the anchor. When your mind wants to panic, return to the anchor. The anchor is this simple truth. I can take the next step and life can handle the rest. You do not need the whole ocean to become still before you feel peace. You can earn peace while the water moves. You can learn trust while the answer forms. You can learn self-love while the desire is still on the way. This is strength, not loud strength, quiet strength. Sometimes the moment something slows down, the mind begins demanding. Why is this happening? Why not now? Why not me? Why this silence? Why this wait? These questions may be human, but when they are filled with fear, they drain your power. Instead of turning every delay into a demand, turn it into a place of listening. Ask, what is life teaching me here? Ask, what belief is being shown to me? Ask, what part of me still thinks I must force? Ask, what is the peaceful next step? This does not mean every delay is easy. Some waiting is painful. Some silence feels heavy. Some doors closing can hurt. But even then, you do not have to add panic on top of pain. You can let yourself feel and still not force. You can be honest and still not chase. You can grieve and still trust that life is not finished. The next true thing may not look spiritual. It may be drinking water. It may be sleeping earlier. It may be organizing your thoughts. It may be paying attention to your body. It may be saying no to what weakens you. It may be accepting help. It may be forgiving the old version of you who did not know how to trust. Do not make inspired action too complicated. The soul often speaks in simple ways. Rest, write, call, wait, begin, release, listen. These little words can carry great guidance when they come from peace. You do not need to force a grand sign. You do not need to keep asking life to shout. Often, life is already whispering, but the mind is too loud from trying to control everything. So become quiet enough to hear the whisper, then take one step. Divine timing becomes faster when you stop fighting the present. Not because you are forcing the future to hurry, but because you are no longer using your energy to resist where you are. Resistance takes strength. Worry takes strength. Anger at the moment takes strength. Trying to mentally live in tomorrow takes strength. When you stop fighting now, that strength returns to you. And with that strength, you become clearer, calmer, more open, and more able to receive. The present moment is not a punishment. It is the place where your power lives. It is the only place where you can breathe. It is the only place where you can choose a new thought. It is the only place where you can soften your body, change your words, take the next step, and open your heart again. Feel the air just above your collarbones. Let the next breath be enough. This breath is not delaying you. This breath is bringing you back. The sun does not rise because someone screams at the sky. It rises in its own order. It rises quietly, steadily, without asking for permission from fear. The first light enters the room gently. It does not break the window. It does not fight the darkness. It simply appears, and little by little, the room changes. Your good can arrive like that too. Not always with noise, not always with drama, not always in the way your mind imagined. Sometimes your manifestation begins as a small first light, a thought, a feeling, a new peace, a better choice, a person saying one helpful sentence, a door that opens just a crack, a desire that no longer feels painful to hold. If you are too busy fighting the present, you may miss the first light. So soften. Look gently. Let the room of your life brighten one small place at a time. Perhaps this moment is not empty. Perhaps this pause is preparing me. Perhaps this delay is protecting me. Perhaps life is arranging more than I can see. Let these words become a soft place for your mind to rest. You do not have to know exactly what the pause means. You do not have to explain the delay. You do not have to turn uncertainty into a painful story. The mind often wants to fill every unknown with fear. If something has not happened yet, fear says, it never will. If someone is silent, fear says, you are forgotten. If money has not arrived, fear says, you are not supported. If healing is slow, fear says, nothing is changing. But fear is not the only writer of your story. You can write differently. You can say, something may be forming. You can say, I am still guided. You can say, this space may have wisdom. You can say, I do not need to curse the season I am in. Many people treat the present like a waiting room. They sit there emotionally uncomfortable, only half alive, waiting for the real life to begin. They say, when the money comes, then I will relax. When love arrives, then I will feel worthy. When the answer appears, then I will trust. When the desire manifests, then I will live. But the present is not a waiting room. The present is life. This moment matters too. This breath matters too. This day matters too. Your body, your heart, your thoughts, your words, your home, your small choices, your meals, your rest, your self-talk. All of this is part of the life you are manifesting. Do not abandon today because you are waiting for tomorrow. Do not make this moment feel unloved because the next moment has not arrived yet. Your power is here, not late, still loved. Trust. Impatience says, it should have happened already. Divine timing says, it is forming in the unseen. The phrase, it should have happened already, can carry so much pain. It can make you feel behind. It can make you compare your path to others. It can make you question your worth. It can make you believe that time is running against you. But time is not your enemy. Your life is not late because it does not look like someone else's life. Your dream is not dead because it is still becoming. Your path is not wrong because it has turns why you did not expect. Sometimes life is not moving slowly. Sometimes it is moving deeply. Roots grow before the flower appears. Healing happens inside before it becomes visible outside. A new belief forms quietly before a new life can hold it. A blessing may be moving through many unseen paths before it reaches your hands. So when the thought comes, it should have happened already, answer with love. Maybe it is becoming ready for me. Maybe I am becoming ready for it. Maybe life is kinder than my fear can understand. Here is a practice for the moments when your mind asks, where is it? Take 3 breaths. With the first breath, return to your body. With the second breath, release the demand. With the third breath, open to trust. Only 3 breaths. This is not hard. This is not a long ritual. This is a small doorway back to peace. When you ask, "Where is it?" your energy often leaves the present and runs into the future. The breath brings it back. The breath says, "You are here." The breath says, "You are still safe." The breath says, "You can want this without attacking yourself." I bless the timing of my life. I am not late. What is mine is moving toward me now. Let this affirmation be gentle. Do not use it to force timing. Use it to soften your relationship with timing. Waiting can become sacred when you stop filling it with self-punishment. Waiting can become a place where you learn patience, self-love, courage, and trust. Waiting can become a place where you stop making the outside world responsible for your whole inner peace. Waiting can become a place where you discover who you are before the desire arrives. This does not mean waiting is always comfortable. It means waiting does not have to be wasted. If you are waiting for love, practice loving yourself now. If you are waiting for abundance, practice blessing what you have now. If you are waiting for healing, practice speaking to your body with kindness now. If you are waiting for a new beginning, practice becoming available to new thoughts now. The waiting is not empty when you are growing inside it. The pause is not empty when you are learning peace. The present is not empty when you are choosing love. This is the part that makes waiting feel different. You are not just waiting for life to change. You are changing the way you meet life. When you fight the present, your energy becomes busy with resistance. It pushes against what is. It says, "No, not this, not here, not now. This should not be." But the more you fight the moment, the less energy you have to receive guidance within the moment. Acceptance does not mean you approve of everything. It does not mean you want everything to stay the same. It simply means you stop wasting your spirit arguing with what is already here. From acceptance, you can move. From acceptance, you can choose. From acceptance, you can hear. From acceptance, you can receive. Say, "This is where I am, and life can meet me here." That sentence has peace in it. It does not trap you. It frees you. It says, "I do not need to hate this moment in order to grow beyond it." You can bless where you are and still move forward. You can accept today and still welcome more. You do not need to become someone else before life can bless you. You do not need to reach a perfect mood, perfect belief, perfect body, perfect plan, or perfect level of faith. Life can meet you here, in this breath, in this room, in this season, with this heart. That does not mean there is no growing to do. It means you are not unworthy while you grow. This matters because forcing often comes from the belief that you must become acceptable before good can arrive. But life does not love only the finished version of you. Life is with you while you are learning. Life is with you while you are healing. Life is with you while you are still unsure. The first quiet light can enter any room that opens, so open a little, not perfectly, just a little. Let your breath be the opening. Let your kind thought be the opening. Let your willingness be the opening. Now let everything become simple again. Stop forcing it, my dear, not because your dream does not matter, but because it matters too much to be held with fear. Not because you are giving up, but because you are giving space. Not because life has forgotten, but because life may be arranging more than your mind can see. Let your body become heavy and peaceful. Let your breath move like water. Let your hands open. Let the chest soften. Let the face relax. You have carried enough pressure. You have tried hard enough from fear. You have asked, checked, planned, worried, and wondered. Now let this moment teach you a softer way. You release the pressure. You release the fear. You release the need to know how. You release the need to know when. You receive what is yours with peace. Imagine placing your desire into a gentle river, not to lose it, not to throw it away, not to pretend it does not matter. You place it there because the river knows paths you cannot see. It knows how to move around stones. It knows how to keep flowing when the land bends. It knows how to carry what you no longer need to grip. The river is life. The river is wisdom. The river is divine order. You do not have to run beside it in panic. You do not have to keep shouting instructions. You do not have to reach into the water every few seconds to see if the desire is still there. You can bless it. You can trust it. You can walk beside the river with an open heart. Control says, hold it tighter. Soul says, open your hands. Open hands. Soft heart. Receive. What is meant for you does not need you to break yourself to receive it. It may ask you to grow. It may ask you to be honest. It may ask you to take a step. It may ask you to see an old belief. It may ask you to become more loving with yourself. But it will not ask you to destroy your peace as proof that you care. Real good does not require self-abandonment. Real love does not require chasing. Real abundance does not require shame. Real healing does not require hatred of where you are. Real alignment does not require panic. Before this ends, let your whole body hear this. You are allowed to receive without suffering. You are allowed to be supported without guilt. You are allowed to let it be easier. You are allowed to stop proving that you deserve a place in your own life. You are here. You are worthy here. You can receive here. This is the final release, not a forced release, not a dramatic release, a gentle one. The kind where the hands open slowly because they are tired of holding pain. The kind where the breath deepens because the body finally believes it does not have to fight this moment. The kind where the heart whispers, "I am ready to trust a little more." Say it within yourself. I release the need to force. I trust what is mine to find me. I am open, ready, and safe to receive. Let those words stand alone. Let them be enough. You do not need to add fear after them. You do not need to ask, "But when?" You do not need to demand a sign before you allow yourself to feel peace. Peace can come before the proof. Trust can come before the result. Worth can come before the manifestation. And sometimes when peace comes first, the result finds a clearer path to you. You began with pressure, and now you are being invited into peace. You began with the thought, "I must force it," and now a softer truth is rising. I can allow what is mine. This is not the end of your desire. This is the end of making your desire painful. You can still want what you want. You can still pray. You can still affirm. You can still take action. You can still believe in the life that is calling you. But now you do it with an open hand. You do it with a calmer body. You do it from self-love instead of fear. You stop forcing the door. You listen for the handle. You stop digging up the seed. You let it grow. You stop wearing the heavy coat of control. You let your shoulders breathe. You stop fighting the present. You let life meet you here. This is how manifestation becomes lighter. This is how receiving becomes safer. This is how the good that belongs to you can move closer without being pushed away by panic. Not because you stopped caring, but because you started trusting. Let this be the last thing your heart carries from this moment. What is yours does not need to be chased with fear. What is yours can meet you in peace. What is yours can arrive in the right way at the right time, through the right door. So breathe once more, open your hands, bless the desire, bless the timing, bless the path, and let life bring it in the way love knows best. And so it is.